about the 4 layers. We understood what are these 4 layers and when do you need. Let's look at what roles we need in each of these layers. Yeah. So I'm going to take you through first layer, the bottommost layer, a team layer. Yeah. So team layer is what? It's nothing but your agile teams. Yeah. So every agile team has three roles. Yeah. You have a product owner, you have a Scrum Master, and you have a development team. Yeah. These 3 layers. So you have multiple Scrum teams working together under one program. So you have each one is one team, and they are actually cross-functional, self-organized, co-located teams. Yeah. Now, is that enough at the SAFe level? No. If you need 2 layers, the basic SAFe is essential SAFe, which is 2 layers. And if you need this layer, definitely you need additional roles. There are 3 more roles which are kind of mapped with these roles. Yeah. It's called. Let me take you through the roles. So one is called RTE. RTE is actually Chief Scrum Master. Right. He works with the Scrum Master of each team to make sure that the process is in place. The agile practices in place, the process is in place. Yeah. So Chief Scrum Master. The next role is a product manager role. Product manager owns the vision of the program. Right. So product manager works with the product owners to define the content part of it. Right. This person or this group owns the content. Now the third role is architect. You're building a large system. Yeah. So it is not individual Scrum team building a software. So we need an architecture, right? We need an intentional architecture beyond emergent design. This team is responsible for emergent design, this development team. But do we need to have a common architecture in place? Yes. For example, we need a common database. We need a common technology to be chosen. Do we need to build in cloud? Do we need to build in a 3-tier architecture? So we need somebody to take some centralized decision at an intentional architecture level. Yeah. So that role is called architect. So architect work with the development team to make sure that common decisions, technological decisions, which are common across the program is taken. Yeah. So now, what if you need to build a large solution like a banking solution that I gave an example? Yeah. If you're building a banking solution, which means you have 5 to 10 programs running with this structure. So there are 5. Let's take an example, simple 5 programs. Yeah, the 5 programs have 5 roles at the program level. So there is a product manager, there is an architect, and there is an RTE in each program. How do they come together? A solution should also have a common architecture. Solution should also have a common backlog. Solution should also have a common process guidelines. So how do you make sure that that's followed? By bringing 3 more roles. It's called STE, Solution Training Engineer. Solution Training Engineer is a Scrum Master at a solution level who will work with RTEs of each program. So to make sure that the agile practices across the programs are common. Yeah. So what does it mean? Do we have a common definition of done across my programs? Basic common definition of done. Do we have correct good engineering practices in place? Like for example, automation, which is across all the programs. Right? So that's the responsibility of STE. Also, STE is also responsible for removing the impediments at a program level. What if there is an impediment that's kind of stopping one or more programs at a program level? STE is responsible for removing the impediment at a solution layer. Yeah? Solution manager. If you're building a banking solution, we need to have a common backlog at a solution layer. Right? So that's a solution backlog. Solution backlog is owned by a solution manager. Right? What kind of a banking solution I need? Right? If I need to have this kind of banking solution, I need certain kind of features at each program level, right? In personal banking and corporate banking and so on. Right? This person is responsible for a solution level content. Third one, solution architect. Is exactly like mapping with the architect, right? Which is a system architect, right? Exact mapping that you see here. Solution architect takes the intentional architecture decisions across all the programs. What if one program chooses Oracle database and other program goes with, for example, Cassandra. The third program goes with MongoDB. Will that work? Will the customer buy a product with like 5 different databases? Will the customer buy a product, a solution which has one program follows, for example, three-tier architecture, other one follows maybe cloud-based solution? do you think customer will buy? No. So we need a common architecture at a solution level. So there is a solution architect. This person is responsible for defining intentional architecture across the programs. Yeah. Let's go up the topmost layer. There are multiple roles. The key roles are the LPM role. LPM is Lean Portfolio Management. This is the role that's responsible for allocating a budget. Where do I need to spend my money? I have like, $10 million, right? Can I invest $5 million in this solution? Or should I invest just only $2 million? Yeah, that's the role of a Lean Portfolio Management. And there's an enterprise architect, right, who thinks about overall common architecture across my solutions. Yeah, so that the decisions are at the enterprise level, we take good architectural decisions. Yeah, these are the roles mandatory at each layer for the SAFe to be successful.